school and education. Why? Because a lot of the kids in the country have gone back to school already. Back to school to prove to dad that I'm not a fool, right? From Billy Madison. Or the movie Back to School with Ronnie Dangerfield in it, which is pretty awesome. We're gonna do some songs about that because in New Jersey here, in the next week and a half, week and a half, a lot of the kids are gonna be going back to school. Right? Usually it's the day after Labor Day or a couple days after Labor Day. So here we go, some songs about school. Hopefully we don't repeat the ones we did last week because I don't always remember everything we did. We're gonna start off with a song about school subjects and how you can apply them to love, which is really cool. So this is by Sam Cooke called Wonderful World. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about science, but don't know much about the French I took, but to know that I love you. Don't know what it's like to this far, but I do know what and one is due. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this could be. I don't claim to be a student, but I'm trying to be. Maybe by being a student, baby, I can get love for me. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about science, but don't know much about the French I took, but do know I love you, and I know that you love me too. What a wonderful world this could be. Super cool. That one was Wonderful World from Sam Cooke. Songs about learning, school, and education. Kind of fun. All right. So this next one we're going to do, you might think of for little kids, but it's a fun song to learn for little kids. And this song is, of course, the Addams Family song, but it's put to days of the week. It's kind of fun. This is a good one for learning too, learning about the days of the week. Here we go. Ready? There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week. There we go. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Nice. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week. Days of the week, there we go. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. All right, I really like this next song too. It doesn't really talk about learning so much, but you actually learn a lot of music in this next song. It's Do Re Mi from The Sound of Music. You learn about an entire musical scale. Without realizing it, you're singing C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, which is an entire musical scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. 8 notes for an octave, right? So let's sing a little do, dear, fi, do. Deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far along the way to run. So, the bread, life, notes that follow so. Tea, drink the jam and bread that will bring us back to do, 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 re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Of course, that's an entire musical octave, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So you get to learn about music through that song, which is super cool. All right, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. We're doing songs about learning, school, and education. Last week we did a couple of those songs, and mostly some steel tongue drum improvisations and a little name that tune with those steel tongue drums. Now we're going to do a song that you hear from Napoleon Dynamite, which I really like a lot. I can tell that we're gonna be friends. I can tell that we're gonna be friends. Back to school, through the hall, round the bus and through the hall. We've got on our uniforms, chasing all the ants and worms. We came back and now it's time to learn. We came back and now it's time to learn. Down to books and show and tell. We converted through the bell. We can out and through the bell. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Hello there, Galaxy Chat. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. We don't notice any time pass. We don't notice anything. We sit side by side in every class. Teacher thinks that I sound funny, but she likes the way you sing. Tonight when I'm alone in bed, the bugs and alphabet. I think about the alphabet. When I wake tomorrow, I bet we can run to school together again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. That's a good one for the school year. It talks about we are going to be friends, which is also for National Friendship Month in August. Plus, talks about going to school in that song. Very cool. So how about this one from Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young called Teach Your Children. This is a great one about teaching, learning. Let's do that one. All right. You who on the road, you must have code that you can't live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye, and teach your children well. Parents help days slowly go by. Thanks, Galaxy Clyde. Come on your dreams. Hey there, drummer boy. Just that pics, the one you know by. Hey there, don't you ever ask them why. It's sure to cry, just look at them inside and know they love you. I do know classic rock songs. We're doing songs today about learning, school, and education that I have in mind. I was thinking of doing Pink Floyd, We Don't Need No Education after this. And you of 10 years can know the fears that your elders grew by. And so please help them with their youth to seek the truth before they can die. And keep on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know right. Don't you ever ask them why. They told you you'll cry, so just look at them inside, and know they love you. I do know that Toto, but I don't know it off the top of my head. I would need another thing to help me out, drummer boy. All right, how about this one, which is called Another Brick in the Wall, or You Don't Need No Education, right? You don't need no education. We don't need no Teacher, leave them kids alone. Here we go, let's get that part. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. All right, you might think of this one for education too. We're gonna sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Speaking of the ABC song, the alphabet song for kids, let's sing the Jackson 5 song, ABC 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Went to school with young girls, but you never knew before. So I before E, except after C, Y, T, bus to make 4, 9, 9, 9. I could teach you all about them, yeah. Take a seat, take a seat. All you gotta do is repeat after me now. A, B, C. It's simple as 1, 2, 3. That's easy as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Reading, write, arithmetic, all the branches of the learning tree. Down, the lights and the kids say the intimate begins to be teacher's gonna show you how to get an A. Itself, take a seat. All you gotta do is repeat after me now. A, B, C. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. As simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. A, B, C. It's simple as 1, 2, 3. As easy as do, re, mi. Alright, my favorite band, it's hard to tell. I like We the Kingdom a lot. I also like Forrest Frank and Brandon Lake, a lot of Christian artists. I don't know the song I Speak Jesus, but I could play another religious one, spiritual one by the end if we want. We're doing songs about education, learning, and school today. Shake it, baby. Come on now, shake it, baby. Shake it, baby, baby. 1, 2, 3, baby. That's how easy love can be. That's how easy love can be. ABC, it's simple as 1, 2, 3. As easy as 1, 2, 3. ABC, 1, 2, 3. You and me, girl. All right, pretty cool to do that on acoustic. Led Zeppelin, yeah, we can do. Whole lot of love, right? You need cooling, I'm not fooling. See now, back to school, yeah. Way down inside, I'm gonna teach you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. I don't know Ramble On off the top of my head, but there's other cool songs from Led Zeppelin too, like that one I just played, or that's part of Stairway to Heaven. Ozzy, yeah. that one, or I've had a lot of practice playing these songs on acoustic guitar because it's my main instrument. That's why they're so clean. Plus, I have good action on the guitar and the strings are relatively new. So you put all those together, they're going to sound pretty good. Ah, very nice. So I did some Ozzy tunes, some part of Ozzy tunes, some Led Zeppelin tunes. Let's get back to doing songs about education because that's our topic today. Songs about learning, education, or school. Very, very cool. I don't know goodness of God off the top of my heart, top of my head. I would have to look that up on a computer. I don't have that with me. So I'm doing everything off my top of my head right now. The songs I have memorized. Very cool. All right, so how about the next one? Maybe we could do that for another time. George Harrison. Oh, yeah. My sweet. Well, how about George Harrison with this one that he sings? He sings this one, right? I know this one by heart. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since we've been clear. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Ah, drummer, very nice. Advice for guitars, been playing for a year. Well, just to keep going. I know that sounds cliche, but you just keep going, keep practicing. You might not be in your first year. But a lot of it is translatable, I think. I play the guitar like I would play the drums. It's very rhythmic. Just kind of knowing when the transitions come in certain songs. Down the strings when you should, as hard as you can. And a lot of it will come over time. Learn different scales, easy scales, and you can translate them to all over the guitar. Power chords, traditional chords. Let's get back with the song here. Good stuff. Hope I can answer these. We sing. Little darling, feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, feels like years since we've been clear. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. La, la. I actually have another Foo Fighters song about learning, which is pretty cool. I do like Everlong though. Little darling, I see the smiles on their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since we've been clear. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. All right, here's a song. I got two songs left about learning. One's called Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters, and the other one is called Learning to Fly by Tom Petty. But first, we're going to do the Tom Petty one, then we're going to do the one from the Foo Fighters. Here we go. Learning. I'm from the United States, New Jersey. What about you? Where are you from? Sing. Started out on a dirty road. Started out and on the road. The winds might blow, turn. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Ready? Learning to fly, learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Learning to fly, coming down. Learning to fly is the hardest thing. Learning to fly. There's actually more to that song, but I wanted to keep it like that. Very cool, India. Oh, very nice. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it is a beautiful song. I don't know the one off the top of my head, though. I don't know Across the Universe off the top of my head. I wish I did. But we're going to do Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters now. Wanna tell all the angels this could take all night. Think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new evolution, 'cause this one is a lie. Some fell nothing resting, that's for die. I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for a satellite, looking for something to give me burn out bright. I'm looking for complication, looking 'cause I'm tired of lying. Make my way back home and learn to fly. Think I'm tired of impatience, this could take all night. Seraphim watching the rest for this fall die. Will we ever just survive the future to save my life? I wanna tell the angels that everything's alright. I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for a satellite, looking for something to kill me, burn out bright. Looking for complication, looking 'cause I'm tired of trying. Make my way back home and learn to fly. Along with me, I can't quite make it alone. Try to make this life my own. Fly along with me, I can't quite make it alone. Try to make this life my own. Looking to the sky to save me, looking for a satellite, looking for something to give me burn out bright. Looking for complication, looking 'cause I'm tired of trying. Make my way back home and learn to fly. Make my way back home and learn to fly. Make my way back home and learn to. All right. That one slightly out of tune. You enjoyed that one? All these songs about learning, school, and education. We're going to end with one last one. It's a song that I wrote called Adios Amigos, which is about friends. And then I might play a sort of spiritual religious song after that as a bonus one because someone asked for that earlier. I'm trying to meet everybody's request the best I can. I don't know Across the Universe off the top of my head. I'm sorry, drummer boy. I wish I did. Sean and Eric, we got two more. All right, guys, let's do it. So this next one is going to be a fun one. Adios Amigos. Adios Amigos. See you later, friends. Adios Amigos. The time has come to an end. Adios Amigos. Come on, let's hit the road. Adios Amigos. Are you ready to rock and roll? Are you ready to rock and roll? Are you ready to rock and roll? Always something to learn every single day, everybody. Never too late to learn something new. This is just guitar, but you see on the page here, we do things with the steel tongue drum, the hung drum, just normal drums, bongos, harmonicas, whistles, kazoos, trumpets, bass, piano, loop stations. It's like lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. There's a lot going on the page, different sessions and different videos that we do. So feel free to check it out, like and subscribe, share with your friends and family if you haven't already. All right, I got a bunch of original music on jimgaven.bandcamp.com as well. That's JIMGAVEN.bandcamp.com. Feel free to check that out. This last one is going to be another original song called Holy Ground. Every time I step into church, every time there's a burning bush, every time it lets down the rain, these are some of the signs. Every time he walks on water, every time we say the Our Father, seraphim and cherubim, it must be important. So wherever the Lord is, my holy ground. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, let's make sound, singing holy ground. I'm on my hands and knees, cause I need to bow down, singing holy ground, my holy ground. Every time I speak the truth, every time that I MC you, turn the curtain into wine. These are some of the signs. Every time I'm in my own, every time that I feel alone, cherubim and seraphim, I must be important. Wherever the Lord is, here we go. My holy ground. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, let's make sound, singing holy ground. I'm on my hands and knees, cause I need to bow down, singing holy ground, my holy ground, holy ground, my holy ground. Thanks so much for tuning in on most of these songs about learning, school, and education. I really appreciate it. Peace and love, thumbs up, and AK Cowabunga rock and roll. We'll see you next time. Bye.